Hello there, Phil. Good morning. Look at you, demon first. You weren't lying. You were gonna be hanging out. Well, hello, sir. Long time, huh? Onion, my goodness, I haven't seen you in a bit. How are you doing? And hello there, Giz. How are you? How's everyone's weekend been? Hope all is well. Also, if anything sounds weird, please tell me because Streamlabs it broke all my audio. And I just fixed it in like a minute. And I don't know if I fixed it all. How's you and Hannah? Oh, we're doing good. Hannah's playing some Baldur's Gate, looks like it. She just got to Act 2 in it. Don't know if that means anything to you, but if you know the game, then you're like, oh, that's cool. Otherwise, it means she's 2/3 of the way done with the game. But how is everyone? Y'all doing well? I'm in Sri Lanka. So I'm spending time with my girl. Oh my goodness. So I've been MIA. Oh, you're fine. You're completely fine there, Anion. It's just good to see you again. I always appreciate people that come back after being gone for a little bit. I also just appreciate people that just come back. Mine does that too. When the computer updates, it throws a fit. Mine usually doesn't, but we lost power. Our entire like side of the city lost power on Friday while I was streaming, and I don't know. That could have done something where it didn't shut down properly and just went to defaults. And Panda Bear, good morning to you. How are you doing? And MB, hello, hello. I see you sneaking on in there. Blame Dr. J, absolutely. First off, I don't know if I'd ever let Dr. J try and help me solve things. I've seen him make redstone farms in Minecraft. No, I'm sure he's pretty good at it. You've missed game nights? Oh, it's alright. I've missed having you in game nights. We'll have to find you. Where's D Clark? He's not here yet. It's probably I don't know. I don't know where he is. Probably relaxing. Hopefully he's doing laundry. Sorry, it turned night. We're on Paperhats today, so I can't pause the game. Sorry, Nightly. Uh, right here, what I miss here? Going for 2 years. Oh, you'll easily get there, don't you worry. How am I? I'm doing good. I got to talk to Phil this morning. If you guys don't know Phil, Taw. I set up so many different shoutouts. I'm gonna have to set one up for Phil. He's been hanging around here more often, raiding me and all sorts. I've been trying to set up my stream deck more. Like I got a folder of different people I shout out. I also need to customize it. It's very boring looking. There's not a lot of fun custom icons. But Phil's great. Talked to him this morning. Definitely worth the follow. Are you making a working redstone piece? Never. That seems silly. I got a normal PC. I don't know why, but your profile pic just doesn't fit you. No hate. My profile picture. My power button. The power button's been around for a long time. My profile picture does say Thad in it. It's just small. We got a few different things that represent my brand. The power button being one of them, cookies being another, and then my skin, as always, for people. Yeah, I need to use my Stream Deck better too. What did I do? When did I do it? I think it was this week. I was setting up a lot more with it. I re-keybind my, like, switch screens to, like, proper buttons. Did you know your computer had, like, more F buttons on it beyond F12? Very handy. I'm sorry, I'm missing out on so many things. I gotta go back to hanging out with the ladies. Oh, sounds good there, Anion. Got 2 weeks and I'll be back in Italy. Perfect. We'll be waiting for you. I gotta go, guys. Bye there, Anion. You have fun. And good morning there, D. Clark. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Did the stream lag or was it just my internet? I don't know. I'm assuming it was just your internet. Bye bye there, Anion. I'm good building in the nether this morning. Ooh, there you go. Ah, that was one of those things. So, guys, you won't believe it, but I think I've managed to get a group of people together, a group of paper hats people together at the end of this month. We're gonna get together and do stuff. And if we get all the things done that I think should be done, we could also work on our nether hub, because the nether hub, it's not bad. We have our nether hub set up where it's safe, but it don't look pretty. Lana, good morning to you. Hope your workday's treating you well. Another hub, some good. Glad the power's back on for it. Yeah, it's not even like we had a storm or anything. It's just something went wrong and the entire side of this city was without power. So that's cool. It was funny because it had been out after the sun set for a little while and it was just dark. It was peaceful. Should make a board with all the jobs on with all the different things that need to be done, Phil. I I could. I really I always worry that I'm gonna overstep. I'm still new. Paper hats, like I'm starting to learn some of the paper hats. This is also just a moment where I can further learn more of the paper hats people and try and get people oh around. That'd be fun. I do have like there's like so I know we didn't get to talk too long there, Phil. But like pathways need to be finished up, and I'm pretty sure Knightley's working on pathways. Nah, just become the boss man. Yeah, may as well. The pathways need to get finished up, and I think Knightley was the one that was working on them. We need just general decorations. We have one nice custom tree. We could use a few more. Just simple. We don't even need them to be this fancy. Or even just some decorations along the pathway. A bridge there. If someone wants to make the terraforming look a little bit prettier, at the moment it's been shaped really well. It just needs the mix of the blocks. Replace all the torches, all sorts of stuff. Trees are hard only if you make big ones. Like that tree probably took a while. You can make a little oak tree in like an hour and be happy with it. I'm glad the power's back too, though, D. Clark. As peaceful as it was without it. Lana, are you working? Did you call out? I don't mind if you did. That just means we get to game later. We gotta practice for comp next week. I like, I have the materials to be able to decorate spawn. I I'm absurd, Phil. Most of the people in my community know it, and I think you're starting to learn it after you broke when you asked the question of nobody's asked it yet. You were the first person that really asked it, apart from anyone in my stream. That was like, what is this machine? You like took two steps back and like looked at it, and you're like, wait a minute, is this what I think it is? Uh, and I'm absurd with collecting materials in this game. I love it. An hour. The tree is made with sapling. No, custom trees, NB. Also, I think you might be delayed. I'm assuming it's your internet. Like I collect. We did all of this last stream, all of these shulker boxes with stuff. Oh, guys, I'm starting to move into my place. Look, I got all the tools, like the tool stations. I'm not a hoarder. I just I'm a nester. I've learned that word. Hello there, Giz. How are you doing? I've already asked you that. Did you respond? I'm sorry. I just really care. Apparently. I do. But I've started moving into my place here a little more. It's getting there. It's feeling cozy. I think I've made the decision that I'm not gonna try and make this place too crazy. I didn't respond, but I'm good, thank you. Oh, that's good to hear. That's great to hear. I don't think I'm gonna go crazy with like trying to move all of my storage into this place. I might have a few boxes like here, and then I got loads of room in this house. It's a very tall house. Definitely make a bedroom just because. And then I still have more up here, which I might just have it as like an unfinished attic where it's just random boxes. But I don't think I'm gonna try and make this like a starter house where it's functional. If anything, the functional stuff is gonna go down here. I'm gonna eat, so see ya. Sounds good there, NB. No worries. I have sugarcane galore. Can you believe it that this sugarcane farm that I have here is only 64 of them planted? It's just a line of 64? It's silly. Oh yeah, my moss farm. I don't know if Knightley's here. Knightley was asking for moss carpets. I have them somewhere. I have them here. I got a lot of moss stuff. So anyway, I was saying I think I've rallied the Paper Hats people into getting them together at the end of this month, and we'll be working on Spawn, cleaning it up. You know, I cleaned up that little area there a little bit. There's just like a couple rows of like starter farms of trees, like just a row of trees all next to each other. I was like, okay, this doesn't look nice. So I cut them down. I'm assuming they're Dan's, Dan the Noodle Man trees. So I just threw it in a chest here and then planted a few more just to fill up the blank space. Definitely need like a pathway that goes up to these places. It's just little stuff. Just demo that area. Don't tell Dr. J that. I'm joking. I can do that bit. Yeah, of course. That says rallied. It's more like bullied, I'm sure. No, First off, I just proposed the idea finally. I think it was at the beginning of this week. I threw out the idea in the Discord. I was like, "Hey, I've been thinking about getting a group of us together. You know, clean up spawn a little bit. People want to do this. If it sounds fun, we can do this." And then C-Dubs threw out a date that worked for him and Tack. And then other people thought it sounded cool too. But I didn't bully anyone. I may have bullied Phil, but not like bullied. I just cornered him more of. He made the mistake of asking me to talk to me this morning because I joined the server a little bit before stream. And he was like, "Oh, you want to talk?" I'm like, "Oh, sure, Phil." So he made the mistake of inviting a Midwesterner into a voice chat. If we don't stop talking. And then we start making plans. Was a rabbit in the head. A rabbit. Usually it's a deer. I've never heard someone say a deer. A rabbit. And you know, you had to go look at the calendar and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm free. Oh, perfect, Phil. I got just the thing for you." Oh, what am I doing today? I, I didn't have time to really think through what I was going to do this morning. You know what I should do? I should really move this, like, make a proper storage room. Nah, I don't need to do that. Oh, perfect. This is the box I need. I really do love this new bush. This item. This thing is amazing. Just the fact that we now have 3 different, like, little grass things. I love it. We need a really small one. So, like, we have the desert grass that's small. Then, like, dried grass. Where is it? I think I collected some. We got this guy. This short grass. And I wish we had a green one that was like this size. Either that or the grass here just kind of varied a little bit more instead of just being all the same size. What varies in this game? I know there's something that varies like that. Where it's all dependent on whatever block you place it on. Mushrooms. If you've ever placed mushrooms in this game, they always kind of vary where they center themselves on the block. I don't have any. Which can be very annoying. But I love that it varies at the same time. I think they vary. Maybe they don't. I thought they did. Maybe I'm wrong. I've barely played this game, to be honest. That's not true. You've been streaming more. Well, you need to apparently get yourself a new computer. Don't you dare let that computer die before we work on Spawn. This is one I can already see the future. Phil's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I was gonna make it that, and my laptop died, and you know the new one isn't coming in anytime soon. It's gonna melt on the 30th. It is, just like minutes, the day before. I don't think Nightly's hanging out. Good morning there, Evolve. How are you doing? And Maddie. How are you two? I feel like this is the second time you two have popped in at the same time. Do you two know each other? Or is this just pure coincidence? But good morning to you two. I hope you're doing well. We're on Paperhats today, hanging out. Nightly's on again, hanging out. I'm just an innocent potato. Potato? Oh, yes, we're gonna make the pathway. Same. This doesn't. What? This didn't answer anything. New spawn, main building. Stacked up a bunch of shulkers for the project. Ah, sweet. This doesn't look well for us, Maddie. I know. No, it doesn't. And the fact now that you're like conversing between each other doesn't help. Sorry, I'll pop this cookie on and take this cookie away. I'm talking to Knightley here. He's been working on Spawn a lot as well. I know he worked on that building with Tack, and I think he's doing all of the pathways, from what I can tell. I might be wrong, but I think he was the one that was working on him previously and started working on him here again. And he seems to be he was running out of stone. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of stone that goes into this. I do need my materials. 7.5 hours of sleep today. We just ignore what time I went to sleep. 7.5 hours? I mean, that's a good amount of sleep. Why are we ignoring what time you went to sleep at? Maddie, do you have a terrible sleep schedule? Mm-hmm. 2:30. I went to sleep. 2:30. You know, I went. That's crazy. I was in bed at 10, and I was so tired. Vampire sleep. Maddie involved had a late night. That's what it looks like. I've done nothing. You guys are such huge distractions. Mainly Nightly. Nightly doesn't even know he's being a distraction. I just thought about it, 3 a.m. actually, because I was waiting for a streamer to stream. I don't remember the last time I saw 3 a.m. I think the last time I saw 3 a.m. was because I, like, woke up at it. Third. Then again, everyone calls me old, so... But as Hannah's dad said last night, old is a mindset, so... Obviously, I'm not old. I wonder if this trick still works if you put a fence under a carpet. I'm assuming so. Grab a fence, grab moss carpet. The orthopedic shoes fit. You did not just say that to me. So mean. Oh, it does work. Did you guys know about this little trick? You can put a fence down and then a carpet over it, and it just works as a stair. A little neat trick if you're making pathways. I was wide awake and no, I didn't have energy drinks. I wasn't gonna ask that. Energy drinks are blah. Not something I like. I'm at 10 p.m. now. I could push 12, but it kills me. Yep. I feel the same way, Phil. 10 p.m. is a good time to go to bed, you know? Then there'll be weekends where it's like I'm playing games and I'm getting tired, and my friends are like, "Oh, come on, Thad. Just a few more games." Because I've already been dead tired for like the last 2 hours. They're like, "Oh, just a few more." You know, those Overwatch players, they're lucky I'm not full awake when I'm playing the game. I'd be waking up at 3 and 4 a.m. For work and in bed at 9. Yep. See, that's a good sleep schedule, Evolve. Nothing wrong with that. If you're waking up early, you may as well go to bed early. Yes, I did. Rude. Maybe 4 a.m. Wake up. Wakes up early. Sleep maybe 1 a.m. You lot are old. I can stay up a full night. Can I have a bit of that energy? I'm wide awake right now. I feel great. You're only as old as you act. No. Went to bed early last night. It's 12:30. Hey, Clark, I thought you had a good sleep schedule. What is this? I try to, but it doesn't always work out. That's fair. To be fair, I don't have any like sleeping problems. I fall asleep the second my head hits the pillow. I know there's a lot of people that struggle to fall asleep. How do you decide your pathway block palette? Um, well, this pathway block palette I've used before, so that kind of decided it for me. I've used it here. Well, I'll show you where I've used it before, and it's just blocks that make sense. So it all depends. Do I want to make it a stone pathway or more of like a dirt pathway, or it just kind of depends what I'm going for. This I'm just going for a dirt pathway. And I've been making pathways for so long in this game, so I don't really know where the heck the blocks came into mind. They just are ones that work. This is a very highly detailed stone pathway. I don't always do highly detailed ones like this guy. But I've done the dirt pathway here before, and this one doesn't even have moss with it. I do like the addition I've added with moss onto the one that on Paperhats, but it's just, I don't know, I just kind of throw it together. Stolen one is it is my favorite too. It is probably the best pathway I've ever made. To be fair, it is the one that has probably taken the most time. I I just kind of throw things together. I love stone pathways just because we have so many different stone blocks nowadays and you can transition to dirt and grass so easily. My pathways look like diarrhea. Yeah, it's so intriguing because I'll watch some amazing builders and they'll just cheap out on path. God, I did not mean to load in my solo world again. I'll see them cheap out on pathways where it's just uh, they'll just do pathways where it's just a normal pathway block. And I'm like, why did they do that? I'm like, it doesn't look bad. I mean, it's something simple, and it works. I just like if they just threw a few more blocks in, I don't know. It's so intriguing what everyone does for different pathways. I think the biggest thing that'll help anyone if you have a hard time with making pathways, the biggest thing you can do is try and just make it very not uniform and have it have a nice like rhythm where it flows with the land. You know, it bends a little bit here and there. You don't want it just to be a straight pathway. And even if you're going in a straight line, maybe just find a way where it bends a little bit. It's easy. It is easy. I think that's the biggest thing. It baffles me because I think pathways add so much to builds. I love them. I put too much time into them, truthfully. But this block palette was I've had for a little while now, and I just like it. I don't know. It's it's three blocks like the coarse dirt, the rooted, and the pack mud all kind of work together, balance out well, and then the pathway blocks just add that little level of depth to it all. Where I can raise it just that 1 pixel or lower it 1 pixel, and then I can raise it with another moss carpet just to make sure it's not entirely flat. And then you have to have other details with flowers or grass near it so it doesn't just look like a open plain because otherwise it'd be too boring. All mine are straight, but I like the neatness. It all depends on how you're doing it. Uh, it depends on the situation because there are times where a straight pathway works if you're connecting a whole bunch of builds together, like a whole bunch of close knit builds, like a city. Straight pathways make sense. Or if it's a very well defined road where it goes right down the middle of stuff, it makes sense to have a straight pathway. You make it look nice and neat. You don't have it look run down. It's well kept. Can't wait for this Tuesday. Ooh, what's this Tuesday? Be honest, I followed you because of your stone pathway. Mountains were cool, but the pathway sealed the deal. there's always something. This is why if a new person like sticks around for a few minutes in my chat, I'll be like, "Oh, you wanna see some of the builds?" Fly around, and at least one of them. It was the Pillared Hall for D. Clark. Most of the time, it's usually the terraforming for people, the mountain, and all that. Or I'll show them one of the builds in the port city, or there's the pathways, of course, that you see, or the well-defined plains biome that I've made look really nice over the years now. Fun. That's funny though that it was just a pathway. It's like, oh, this guy knows how to make pathways. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Go have a look at the path in mine and Mr. G's farm district. I haven't been over there in a while. Is there a portal that flies over there? Yeah, okay. We'll head there. Just after I got my inventory set up. Did you make the pathway by any chance? This Tuesday is taking me to get my very first bank card. Ooh, there you go. That's exciting. Do, do, do. First right. I'm assuming it's towards the one that says go on the roof. Oh, well, what the heck? Spend more time here than my base. Hey, I mean, you get to do anything you want in Minecraft. Farming, setting up a nice farming district can be a lot of fun. I'm assuming it's this way. We could just do this. I'll find it. It's this guy. And then Thursday the same week, I get my results. Results? Oh my goodness. I remember flying over this, and I was like, oh, that's cool. It's like something I probably wouldn't do because it's just not my usual build style, but it's still just, it is really cool. It's like it's it's like glazed terracotta, but you made your own glazed terracotta on a big platform. It looks complicated. That's what I was thinking. Do you like glazed terracotta, Phil? What the heck is this farm? It's a tree farm, I think. Or is it the orange block farm? I don't know what it's called. Just a bunch of messing about, really? It's cool. I think it's perfect for connecting farms. This would drive me insane. Yeah, it's not practical at all. It's fine. Nobody ever walks in this game. Oh, great. Now where am I? Okay, I see the way out. Phil's led me to my death. You can go back. Nope. I found the way out. Found my way out. Bells, I don't know if you're here, but that's a cool way to solve a problem in an artistic way. Who shared this? I didn't even see this. That's cool, Marshmallow. Almost done with my pathway loop. Who's the paper hats? All the paper hat people. There's in my about section on Twitch, it should take you to the paper hats website, and that's all the people, all the different paper hats people. Phil is one of them, hanging out here right now. Even though it's got to be late for you. Well, no, it's just afternoon for you. I always assume it's late because I'm used to my evening streams, but it's not. It's not evening. It's morning. This is a perfect time for my friends in the UK. 3 minutes early for once, yeah. Well, I try to. Well, it's funny. I at the beginning of summer here, I finally made a schedule and changed up what my usual days were. Finally, streaming one day on the weekend in the morning. And I used to not do that, but I'm always busy when it's warm out because I'm trying to enjoy the weather. So it lined up poorly, yet it still works out really well once the weather starts cooling off here for winter. More, we'll have the more frequent morning streams since they won't be canceled. It's perfect chill Sunday evening. Exactly. Morning for me, but not for you. Maybe back later. Sounds good there, Nightly. We'll go throw the cookie back where it should be. I wonder if I could make a button that moves that. Hmm. Now we're getting creative. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of paper hats people. I don't even know how many. I counted at one point. I feel bad for being on when weather's nice, trying to enjoy it more with yeah, exactly. It's how I feel. Try and enjoy it while you have it. Because then it'll be winter before you know it, and I'll be like complaining that it's cold out. Why didn't I enjoy the weather a bit more? I just heard a bit of your Midwestern accent come through. Oh, no, sorry about that. Didn't mean to scare you. Accents are fun. I'm North UK. We only get 2.5 days of summer. What's the rest? Rain? There we go. Yes, rain. It's just all rain. That's rough. We had a crazy storm last night. It was just thundering for like 6 hours. We had a thunderstorm for like 6 hours last night. It was great. I love a good storm. And we were like proper in the middle of the storm, so like nice loud thunder. Hi there, Nightly. Thank you so much for the cookies. I am so happy. I'm the problem. It's me. You're not a problem. Oh, you're fine. How many cookies are we up to on here anyway? I've eaten 1,000 cookies. Oh, that's lovely. Dad loves cookies. I do love cookies. There, there we go. That's what happens when running a cult. What? No. There's no cults around here. What makes you say that? Need this stuff. Oop. That's not how I grab it out of here, silly. Ed can keep his sus. There's nothing sus about them. Nothing. They're completely normal cookies. Dan, here, have a cookie. So, hello there, Dan. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Ew, what? They're normal cookies. Don't say ew. Everyone's favorite cookie? I love me some, ooh, snickerdoodles. Those do sound good. I love just about any cookie. I think like a peanut butter, like chocolate chip one though. That's definitely up there for me. Just a normal chocolate chip is good too. Any home baked cookie will be amazing, truthfully. But either chocolate chip or a peanut butter chocolate chip. Counting down the days until my fiance returns to me. How long do you got? 1 or 2 weeks, I hope. Within then. I was curious if you two were hanging out still or not. The 28th? That's not too long. That's a week away, basically. A week and a half. Put the cookie down? What? What do you mean put the cookie down? I tried crumble cookies the other day for the first time, and I liked them. Way expensive, but pretty solid. Yeah, we, however many, for the 3 year anniversary of the Mountainathon, I think we did a cookie tier list from like 10 different like places you can get cookies from, and crumble was the best cookie, but it's really expensive as well. I figured it was going to be the best cookie. I had one before from there, and they were great, but too expensive. I still think if you just make homemade cookies, they'll be the best. She'll be here for a month again. Aw, that's great. They're great though. Trying to have a good balance of stuff here where I don't put too much down, but I have enough that it breaks up the flatness of the ground that I've made here with the grass. I don't want it overgrown. Lurk! Leave a lurk there, Giz. Speaking of my boo fiance, she left. Gone. Check it out in a bit, wrapping up some Minecraft stuff. You still working on your nether hub there, D. Clark? Ernest just got home to say hi. You're fine, Giz. She saw your cookies and ran for the hill. That's not true. Oh, you two are cute. Yes, it's true. I don't know why you guys don't like my cookies. Be back. Sounds good there, Giz. No worries. I just finished up one part, so I'm good for now. Ran out of brick blocks. So I'll have to spend some time trading, but not today. Enough of the nether. Love these flowers. I don't go in the nether. I always die somehow. That's why you make nether hubs. Nice, safe nether hubs. That's what I need. I need a flower box. I feel like I have one. Well, you know what that means. I grab a box. Head over to tax. Taxes shop. Taxes. I think everything is diamond. A diamond here. One diamond. Perfect. Let's grab some of these. Some of these. I'm sure I already have some of all of these, but you know what? Another stack won't hurt. There we go. Looks fun, but a bit spicy price. But I can have green hair in the game, maybe worth it. Constantly running out of stuff in Minecraft I'm playing. A desolate world is hard to work with. Yeah, it can get lonely. That is fair. Some nice safe highways, nothing spawns in them. There you go. I don't always wait for sales. I'm not a very patient person. The 29th, I'll come home. Lurk gonna go play with the kids and for a bit, be back soon. Sounds good there, Phil. No worries. You enjoy. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you, Tack, for all of the amazing flowers and whatever you. I don't even know where the heck your flower farms are, but thank you for setting it up. Oh, makes my life easy. I won't even use most of all these flowers, but you never know. I might one day for small stuff. Time to color it green and for plants and place it next to the rest. Grab some of these, some of these. It's maybe some red tulips and some orange ones. I don't want to go too crazy with these. A lily here and some of these, I think. And then a little tulip place right here. There we go. Some small splotches of color. White. Mostly white flowers. That's funny. I do love this flower. You can be so creative with it. Ah, did I go and collect leaf litter on here? We didn't. That's what we should get for this box. Let's go do that real quick. Get a few stacks of it. And not be it's this month. You confused me because you said come home and wish I could come on and sort your stuff out. My stuff is sorted, Maddie. What's not what is so confusing about this? My valuables are here and here. These are two valuables chests. These are more tools stuff, but this is more valuables. The random blocks or no random blocks are here, and then wood is here. This is like grass and moss. This is stone variants. This is plants. This is miscellaneous. Mobs. I got no idea for this one. Oh, redstone. I don't really. I made a redstone shulker box, that's why. And this is shulker shells. Heads, yeah. These are like some of the ones I don't open too often. And then this stuff is like, these are the ones that I just recently put together. Decorational blocks. This should go over here with the plants and that. Not sorted. It's sorted. This is sorted. It's just not very detailed, sorted. There's this right here, these three, and this can probably be sorted out. I just haven't gotten around to it. This was previous projects. That no, it isn't. What's not sorted about it? I just went through it. It's sorted. It's not like it all looks like this, where it's all miscellaneous. These are my. This is like most of the different stone variants. Then it goes cobble, and then it's stone, wood, and there's extra shulkers of wood. There's grass, and then it's the moss and more moss because I have a lot of moss. That's sorted like I do it, so not sorted. It's sorted. There's nothing. I know where everything is. We'll fly off into this direction. It's just not. It's not. It's just in a pile of sorted. The chests themselves all have a purpose. It's what's in the chest. Oh, it's sorted. Giz would be in tears at this level of sorting. No, it's fine. This island feels new. I feel like someone made this island. Is this a floating? It totally is. Or someone's mining it away. I have no idea what's going on here. It's weird. Man, this world has a lot of jungle. Ooh, I should take that break. I was just wondering when my next break would be. Take that break here real quick. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. You know, stand up, grab a drink of water. That's getting old and needs breaks. I've always been taking breaks. It's good to stand up every hour, guys. It's not because I'm old. You guys should take a break too. Please do. At least grab a drink of water. Otherwise, I'll be right back. I've gained a cinnamon. She followed me back to the office after I said hi to her. No, she's looking out the window. What do I all miss here? I'm old. Yep. I just got back from a break. See, D. Clark takes breaks, and he's not old. Going down the rabbit hole called Amazon looking for a new lamp. I went down the rabbit hole looking for something very specific for Hannah. And I found something that works. It just wasn't perfect to what I wanted. Still great. But I spent a good hour on Amazon trying to find a very specific thing. It's a random little gift. She's like, why'd you give me a gift? I'm like, I don't know, you deserved it. Because it popped in my mind and I thought it was cool. And you're still looking for a lamp. That is funny. Fancy or functional? Functional. Move the sofa. No, I don't have enough light to read, so I need a lamp. Floor lamp, then? That's adjustable. Exactly, yep. You've been looking for this since Friday. I'll be lurking. Not to cook, that's fair. Enjoy your lurk there, Giz, and your dinner. Food. Cinnamon is a cutie. She just bolted out of the office, by the way, when you said that. Oh, I'm old. You're not old. Those are the best gifts that exactly. I was like, oh, I got something coming for you on Monday. She's like, what? Yeah, I got you something. What is it? I don't know. It was just something that popped in my mind. I hope she likes it. Thanks for the lurk, Giz. Enjoy your dinner. Found one, but wanted to make sure it was it. So I just clicked buy it. You can always return it, I guess. I think it's nighttime, so I'm gonna just sleep here before we transition back. Oh, Nightly came back. Welcome back. Oh, I bet you're probably listening to stream too. Do. God, I wanted to AFK. Fair enough. I think we're heading this direction. I have a lot of extra words today, it seems, when typing. Ah, you're fine. Aw. Wait, I might have to go a lot further than I thought. What's the map look like over this way? Oh, not too much further. Oh, perfect. Not too much further at all. Get some leaf litter. I swear I collected some of this. It must have been just rooted dirt that I was collecting. I thought I collected some on here. I think it's just because of how long we were collecting it on my solo world for. That leaf litter is great for composting. Do you put it can go in a composter? I guess if you're in a newer world, I bet you just have loads of this stuff. Because it's just everywhere. But any any world that isn't as new, you don't run into it unless you go looking. I do they need to bump it down how much they put in these biomes when you load new chunks. It's absurd. Like, look at that. That's too many leaves. There's not even grass here. Like, there's grass there. Oh, Where's the mix? Who was the crazy happy with the leaf litter? Like, oh yeah, this seems like a good amount. I need bushes. Like a proper big one. Because they added these. I wish you could bone meal them to make them bigger. You got this bush. Ooh, these flowers. How many stacks is this? Oh, I need like 9. Oh, this is enough. Different sized ones, like fruit bushes and stuff. Yeah, because we have the berry bush, right? We don't really have anything else like that. I got the berry one, and that's it. Be cool if there was a few different variants. That's all they need to do is like just add a few more like I know a lot of people make fun of games for just like retexturizing things, but it is sometimes good, especially for a game where it's all building and you want the different variations of stuff. The berry one doesn't look like a bush. Yeah, that's fair. There is much that they can add to this game without like actually adding crazy new stuff. I know people keep saying that there's a like they keep thinking that the next big update is gonna be an end update. I don't really want an end update. Uh, Nobody really spends time in the end too much overall. Be cool and all. I'd be happy if they just like came back through and I don't know, gave us a whole bunch of other stuff. Maybe had a biome where it was like fall time in a biome and you could get like fall leaves from it. It's the simple things I want in life. You want seasons? I don't want seasons everywhere. A dirt slab update, and yeah, just little things. I mean, people are going crazy over this shelf. They're like, they finally gave us a vertical half slab. I'm like, well, kinda. Uh, I don't think we'll ever get a vertical half slab. Not anytime soon, anyway. Not until they're running out of ideas. I'm not. I think a vertical half slab would be great and all, but I don't think we need it too badly. We can get very close to a vertical half slab with stuff. Like, we got walls and that get pretty close if you line it up right. I don't know. I'm not crazy over that one. I've left that want behind for a while. But like, a few more slabs in that. Like, we don't have concrete slabs or concrete stairs. What was I doing? Collected some blocks. Let's replace some more of these torches. Exactly, Dan. Is that too much to ask for? Or at least get it close. Like, I can understand if we don't have, like, concrete bricks. Be cool. I can understand if we didn't have that. But at least the stairs and the slabs. Door frames could be a good addition. I could see that. I'm on the big bandwagon that we need chairs. Nobody ever talks about, hey, we need chairs. I think it'd be cool if we had chairs. That's not too much. It'd be such an easy addition. Oh, for sure. But who sits down in Minecraft? I mean, who walks on pathways? Nobody walks in this game anymore. Not truthfully. Most of the time you're flying around. Who uses a horse? Maybe early game. You know, I used to use horses. We used to not have elytras. I used horses. They were great. You'd make pathways and all that, like through stuff. I mean, not crazy. You didn't go crazy. We still didn't have, uh, it was still tough to do a lot of stuff. So, like, making a long pathway across the world was a lot. But you could, like, make a flat area and cut down trees throughout a world and just make sure you're able to get from point A to point B with a horse without getting stuck. Horses are fun but dangerous. Find those holes before you see them. Yeah, they can be dangerous. Oh. It's interesting, all the different little things. There's a few different things I could do. I do love how this area is turning out, though. This is what I had envisioned, but I still want to make the pathway go down here to a little dock. And then I thought about doing a second building right here. Like flatten this down and get it closer to the water. It's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe round this out with similar stuff to what that is. Let's do that, actually. Started a large biome world, and I can't go to the end for at least 1,000 days. I absolutely love it, and it's my favorite world to date. Who needs wings? Oh, that one is, that's tough. My, solo world, once I transferred it off of a server, I made it into a large biome world. So all new chunks in it is large biomes. And I love having large biome world. It is, I truly think that's what the normal game should be like. I understand why it's not, but large biome world is definitely where it's at if you plan to ever be in a world long term. All I do is build. It's so much fun. Yeah. I really, I wish my mountain was built in a large biome because then I wouldn't have a problem of it changing so many times. Lots of pathways, yeah. That's like one of those big things. The mountain is in so old of chunks now. It was before the caves and cliffs update was when I started it. So all of those chunks there are pre-caves and cliffs. So it doesn't have all the new revamped terraforming that you now see with huge rivers, much more elevation with hills going up from them. It's much more flat and at sea level. So like I could just, which is great for me, I can just terraform it all, but it'd be, I'd probably save a lot of time if I didn't have it in old chunks. And one day I'm sure I'll eventually get to the new generation in my world, but for now I'll just make my biomes. And I'd probably still end up making most of my biomes. I want I want to make a shulker box. Does large biomes give bigger cave networks? I'm sure they do. I don't know. I've never caved in my world really. Uh, I haven't done caving in so long. At least nothing when nothing by the time I did move it into the large biomes. I wish I knew that answer. I love caving, but it always ends in my death. It's dangerous. I mean, it's always been dangerous, but those big caves, they spawn so many mobs. It's absurd. What is it? It goes to... Ooh, we actually do mossy. 1, 2, 3. Grab some moss from in here. Just grab it from here. This is why I have moss here. Mossy, then cobble, and then andesite. This is a new thing I'm kind of trying out here. Is this sort of terraforming just to make my life a little bit easier. Usually I go very like well detailed and make it very well refined like this stuff or even that. But I mean, usually paper hats they do seasons so it won't be around forever. So I'm not going to go too crazy. I'll do what looks good. It looks good. Thank you, Dan. I think it looks good. I just know I could make it look a little bit more refined. A little better. MCA, thank you for the lurk as always. I'm assuming you're off to stream, so enjoy. Caves in my large biome world is insane. So they are bigger. I'd assume they would be because it would just continue in the biome. Oh, didn't even think if large biomes would affect the cave systems. Yeah, just gotta run fast and place lots of torches, and then you run out of torches. Oh, that is the big problem with caving nowadays. And I wonder if they did it on purpose. It was an instant realization once they changed how ore distribution worked that you no longer really ran into coal when you're mining at low depths. So it's just like you run out of it so quick. Thank you though, Dan. I really do like how this area is turning out. I think once I wrap a little bit of stone around here, it'll really look good. Yeah, 6 stacks of torches doesn't last long. No, it does not. Do you use bundles, Dan, while mining? I mean, you could throw so many little, like, miscellaneous items from mobs in it. Dude, do you guys use bundles in the in Minecraft? I'm always so curious. I don't use them in my solo world because it's so late stage of Minecraft that all of my stuff is it was way better used if I use shulker boxes like because I just have mass amounts of materials like this. I have more materials than this actually. I'll have an entire shulker box where it's just spruce fences or a full shulker of barrels or a full shulker of trapdoors. Same with like this stuff, where it's just full shulkers of this stuff. It doesn't make sense for me to use bundles because you can only put 64 items into it or whatever a stack equates to. So I'm always a little curious if people do actually use bundles. I do like them. I think they are helpful. I've been using one here on paper hats that Shay gave me, and I've been like I threw my crafting table in there. There's a stone cutter, a few sticks and torches. Very handy. Actually, I wonder, can it? My bow can't. Okay, but once you get to the stage of Minecraft where you have stacks upon stacks of items, it's just not worth it anymore. It feels like. Use bundles a lot in normal Minecraft. They are helpful. Poor man's shulker. It is. I mean, it truly is. I'm still using them and donkeys with chests in place of shulkers. Well, you don't have the shulker boxes. By the sounds of it, that's so that's fair. Usually have a bundle with loads of bundles in it. I thought you couldn't do that. I thought you couldn't put bundles in bundles. What kind of witchcraft do you have? You can if they're empty. Ah, I see. The immersion is lovely without wings and shulkers. It is. There is like there's a reason of all why we spend like the first half hour of my usual streams of my solo world just walking around, because it is so fun to just walk my pathways, even with how few like with how short they are. It is fun to walk the landscape and see it on the eye level I plan to see it at. And hello there, Lara. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Cleaning up my nanas today, so I'll be lurking. Again? You were just there. I feel like. Maybe not. Has it been that long? I hope you're well, Lara. Better not miss out on games. Got my eyes on you. But you can. The Elytra is quite interesting. It is great to get around places with. It is the best form of transportation. But you lose so much when you use them in worlds. You lose that vast feeling, and I don't know. Like you wouldn't have this angle of the build of a build. You'd be looking at it from up here, which another good angle, but it's just not the same. There's a lot of small details that you just can't see. Thadness, Everdwarf. What? Hello there, Donk. How are you doing? Hope your Sunday's well. I was here like a month ago. I come here once a month. Oh, well, you're too kind. I was like, I gotta get on that will. Joking, joking. It's too far, too much. Me and my brothers joke like that. Be like, who's the favorite in the family, and then be back. Groceries just got delivered. Must put them away. Sounds good there, D. Clark. Do you wanna get our groceries delivered here too? We need a few things. Doing well. Been fighting with the ice maker. Feed line keeps freezing. Oh, how intriguing. You would assume that it wouldn't freeze. You'd think it wouldn't. Oh, that sounds like a fun task. How do I do this? Yeah, it staircases back a little bit. I haven't done this in a while. Let's just do this a little bit first. Something like that. Bring this down. Do I sporadic feed it off? Yeah, I do to transition. Uh, do, do, do. Oh yeah, I gotta stay on the wheel? Okay. I wasn't sure what the heck you were saying for a second, Donk. You gotta, I mean, why not? It is just a silly joke we say, though. Deep Slate looks nice above ground, right? Has a nice transition. Whoops. No, I don't want to switch my game mode. Make building easier, but I don't want to do it. I don't usually terraform like this, so it's kind of... This is weird. Weird. I did this... I planned this all out in creative at first. Just a little few things. It's looking alright. Maybe a little too much Deep Slate. Bump this down a little. And have Mossy there. Oh, goodness. Something like that. Keep this grass showing here a little bit. Transition into this. Bring that up. Move this to andesite for just the points. Maybe bring the grass down just a little bit more. Transition this a little bit nicer. Bring the ground closer. Bring this in one. This is where it all gets a little more refined. And where we can make the land a little more flat. Do we bump this down one or bring it up one? Down or up? Down or up? Let's go up. Back! Welcome back there, Phil. Doesn't take long to put $100 of groceries away. No, it doesn't, sadly, anymore. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Doesn't take long, but it wasn't that many either. Grass. We're still just kind of doing some small terraforming around my star house here. We finished up doing the pathway right there a little bit more. Now I'm extending my rock wall a little bit more. Just doing some cleaning up of stuff that needs it. Looks good? Aw, thank you. Appreciate it. I agree. It does look good. Oops. Do. I want it to dip down here with just some grass. I think that looks pretty well uniform compared to with the rest of it. Just real simple terraforming. Real simple. I'm sorry. Simple compared to what I usually do. I've been told by Hannah that I gotta be careful about what I call simple. To some people, it's not so simple. Yeah, have anything like this maybe a little bit. I never, I never, yeah, I don't know. It's, I forget sometimes. I've been building so long, and I call some of my stuff simple, while you guys are like, "Oh my goodness, that looks amazing." I just forget. If I'm able to do anything within like a half hour, and it looks decent, I think it's pretty simple then. Oh, oh yeah, that wraps up nicely. They have different little levels here where it goes back and forth with the stone. I wonder if I have a picture. I should show a picture of what this land first looked like before we messed with it. I guess we could go back to my first paper hat stream, because that's when we started with it. This was just like this. It was just this little point, this hill on a point, just right here, and it was covered with trees, just a bunch of oak and birch trees. Moved all those, moved on in, flattened a few things, but I wanted to keep the hilly feel of it a little bit. I knew I wanted to throw a house up on top. And put that all in there. Grab a couple plants. And some bone meal. I've been enjoying this recently. I've been doing a lot of uh, decorating, and landscaping was the word we chose. Uh, and that in my solo world as well. There's a bit of terraforming going on here, but Been enjoying it a lot. We'll just place a few extra just to fill in the land here until I figure out what I want to do with it. I want to make a little farm, a very decorational farm, and I feel like right here might actually look nice. I don't know. So one thing I don't have is any little starter farms. We need a little starter farm. Everyone has one. React sounds good there, Phil. No worries. So I need these boxes is just a bit of bone meal. Where did we put this shulker box? Back already. That was a fast BRB. But I had been longer. You're alright. Don't I want light gray? Do, do, do. I do need to move these chests. It's just so convenient having them there. uh, they're getting inconvenient. I need to finish this pathway to the front and then also have a little one that goes to this porch here. Slowly become more and more inconvenient. This pathway to go this way. I need to make a little dock. Maybe we have it like be a raised dock. What have the other people done? Water level. Water level, it's one up. This one has a full-on cove. It's still at water level. Yeah, everything's about at water level. That's what I'll do. Hmm. Fine. I'll make a storage room. Maybe. Where can I make a storage room? I'm gonna make a very small and temporary storage room. Only because I need to move these items out of my way. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Very small and temporary permanent storage room. Exactly. Well, yeah. Oh, we'll see what happens. Event. I think I might actually put a storage room in my build that I'll eventually do. I might just not go. I don't know. We'll just go tuck it somewhere behind a wall, behind a door. You just open it as a storage room. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's bump the walls back another one. Make the room a little more cozier. This isn't getting too close to my cactus farm. No, we got enough room. Let's make a simple moss carpet floor here. Because moss is simple. We'll put rows of chest here and here. We'll grab a few blocks. Dark oak. What else might look nice? I like deep slate as much as the next person. Do, do, do. What do we want the walls made out of? Yeah, they miss gold. What do I make out of the walls? What do I make out of the walls? Won't even really see the walls, so it doesn't really matter. Uh, I guess since it's underground, we'll make it look like a cave-like feel. We'll just do some tough andesite and mossy cobble would look fine. Probably isn't enough, so we'll snag this shulker box. This is mostly just for a lot of bulk items that I don't mess around with. Is the idea. Actually, I want to bump this down one. I'm going to throw some lights in here. For here, we'll just do this. I mean, if I got the materials to make it look nice, I may as well. Right? Plus, D. Clark's probably right in his assumption that it's a very temporary, permanent thing. The amount of time being put into temporary thing would indicate it's not very temporary. What? No. I'm only doing this because because I'm tired of working around the chests. That I have, just spread about. Wow, I actually made those blocks last pretty far. Wasn't sure how far they would last. Maybe I do bump this floor down. Wasn't sure what I wanted. Bambi's gonna be so proud. Though I don't think Bambi ever actually saw what the heck my storage room was. Storage room, my storage pile. Oh, blocks. There we go. That didn't take long. David? Hi, David. How are you doing? This didn't take too long to do. Don't. This was easy. Took no time at all. Hello? I just woke up? Oh, well, good morning to you. Even though I know it's probably not morning. Got a little more moss here. How are things? Oh, they're going well. We're on the Paperhats server here today. Just been doing some stuff around my starter area, and I'm making a temporary storage room here underground. And I just need more and more junk. Loads of chests. But things are going well. How are you? I'm fighting to stay awake. What? Why is that? You just woke up. Should have all the energy you need. Sleep. Now you're sounding like Hannah. She enjoys her sleep too. Whoops. This is lovely. I gotta move items. I don't want to move items down here. Do. I figure out where items should go and all that, and a hassle. Always a hassle with this stuff. And then I'm gonna be going up and down every time I'm building something. There's no winning. No winning. I don't know. I guess the first chest is stone, and then we go to cobblestone. A deep slate. And then we'll do the 3 variants. And then the rest, almost, I don't know, we'll just throw all into one. Decide that. Then the rest. Then may as well do dirt next, huh? Lurk again? Sounds good there, Phil. No worries. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm not doing anything too exciting anyway. We're organizing. We'll just combine these two. Throw that there too, and then gravel. Have you still been playing Minecraft there, David? Or have you hit a wall with it? What we do? We went done all that. Okay. What can be next? More blocks. Let's do starting with logs probably, since I have so many. Just enough room. I've been making a massive library. You're still, are you still working on that? I remember you talking about that before, I think. Keep on adding walls instead of closing it off so I can start the actual library part. You just keep expanding. Oh, I love it. Links and that, and then I guess we'll just combine these. Usually I have a chest just for sticks, but more and more items have been using sticks, so I think I'll just combine these two. We'll just have a big... I don't know. I don't know what should be under this one. Plants I'm gonna distribute between 3 chests, I think. Just because we've grown so many in this game. So many more of them. Maybe I'll still separate it. No. The leaves at the top. More leaves right in here. I saw them. Did I show you it before? I don't believe you have, David. If you have any screenshots, feel free to throw them in the Discord. That... I know, this is a little bit of a slow process here, but instead of just taking all the materials there at once, I feel like I can organize it on my way there. Ooh, there was more leaves. Let's do anything that, like, grows stuff. It's always a question, where do I put carrots and potatoes? Because you can decorate with them, or are they food? I think they'll go in the... I don't really need a food chest, truthfully. So we'll just, we'll put it with the growing stuff. I'll have to come back. Ooh. Okay. I like it. I didn't know what to expect, but look at you go. You even got a little bit of copper right there. Looks like you've been having fun with the mangrove wood. That transitions nicely with the spruce. And you'll have to get like some like decorative bushes and that around it. Huh, my bed. I think that's all the things. Oh, nope, there's still some of these. Man, we have a lot of saplings. Well, hello there, Unique. How are you doing? Hope all is well with you. It's full. Alright, this is getting changed. It's becoming an only sapling chest. There we go. I'm in need of those lovely cookies. Here you go. Yep, split that up. I mean, we got the room me as well. Apples can go here. We're on the Paperhats server here today, Unique. And I'm just moving stuff into a little bit better of a storage area finally after however many weeks. Mainly because it just got in my way. I'm tired of not being able to finish my pathway here. I've been building it freehand without tutorials. Oh, there you go. Just kind of doing whatever feels right. That can always be fun. Always a little bit surprised when people say they still build with tutorials. I figured those were no longer as big. We did do a little bit of landscaping or terraforming here. We added in these rocks over here. Finished up connecting the pathway in a full loop here. Placed down a few flowers and that. Just kind of cleaning up my starter area here. My main build is going to be back this way. We've done this big hole and there's more over there that I can't see. Definitely helps build, pun intended, build confidence. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, definitely. I would, of course it would. Sand, glass, gravel. More gravel. Minecraft vibes, yep. I had to uninstall CurseForge and reinstall it. Oh, why is that? Wasn't working right, I'm assuming. I might change this to more decorative dirt and then toss gravel in that here, sand here, cobblestones over here. Yeah, it wasn't working right. Couldn't open up anything. Oh, weird. Uh, do, 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 do. Couldn't open up anything. Oh, weird. I don't use CurseForge. I just throw all my mods in my mod folder manually. It's actually quite easy. I know CurseForge is handy since it keeps things up to date and gets you all the right versions, but it doesn't take me long getting my stuff usually either. I can actually organize this out. Okay, computer scientist. It's easy. It's real easy. That is also how I make everyone that asks me for mods. Anyone that asks me for mods, I tell them all the same way. I was like, you're gonna pin your mod folder, and so you don't have to go look for it every time. You just throw it out. Yeah, but I accidentally deleted some folders. You just some people shouldn't be allowed to access their folders, and that's okay. That's what caused it to mess up. Oh, yep. That's a rough one to come back from. Take all my ores. Do we count? Take all of that. Some people don't know what to do. It's okay. It's not the easiest thing in the world. That is for sure. Just backed up folders and I should get my main folders back. Yep. Really don't want to label these all with item frames. It just adds to lag. I don't know how else I'm gonna do it. Maybe we'll keep that there. Another chest down. Might build a grand statue in the middle of the library. Ooh. Now you're talking, David. You should. Or at least something in the middle. Some sort of centerpiece, right? You know, this sort of storage room would be perfect for shelves. These the shelves you can store 3 items on. I say that as this library belongs to a guy named Aster. Aster means star in Greek, I think. I'm sure Hannah would know that. That's cool. Play around with. I haven't. I've had the opportunity. I messed around with him a little bit. I know Hannah and Lana have played with him actually in game, and I think he seems pretty well balanced overall. Maybe a little heavy on the DPS, but there's a few healers that are like that. But if you have someone that like actually balances and focuses on more than just DPS, he can be pretty good. I like his ult. I wasn't sure how I would like it. It maybe has too big of a radius, but I haven't seen it where it's been like a annoying problem. I didn't hate him like I did with the last 2 added on heroes right away. I still don't like either of the 2. No, I don't like Freya. Yeah, well, Freya's overpowered.
Just kidding. She's a bitch.
Yeah, I know. Freya and who? Hazard? Yeah, Hazard. It was Freya and then Hazard before that. I need to mess around with Hazard again because I've been playing against a few of them and they're so powerful. Lurk, they're unique. Didn't realize you were playing before Hazard. Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing for a while now. Yeah, Hazard was the first one when I started playing. He was the one that was added. Nope, that's a lot of bone blocks. Alright, what do we have left here? Got a few more things that are like organized out. This tools chest can be taken. Alright, now Hazard and Ram are really broken. Ramatra? Yeah. Ramatra's really powerful. I don't play Ramatra because it just feels too powerful. But I haven't played against him where it felt like it was too much though. Like he's powerful and all, but there haven't been times where it feels like too much. Uh Hazard, he needs his block needs a longer cooldown or something. Either that or they need to decrease his perk where he gets a 40% lifesteal if you're getting hit when he's blocking. One of the two things needs to happen because he's crazy. Their block is currently broken. It's currently reducing incoming damage by like 88%. Hasn't it been like that forever? Or at least since I've been playing? I don't know. I don't know. Last month, really? Oh, I didn't know they changed him at all. I wonder why they buffed him. And my girl Anna is getting a perk nerf. Anna needs a dash. Anna is very powerful at the moment. Is very powerful, but there is no movement. Like, if you can't hit your sleep or your splash anti-heal, it's just over. Hi, Lana. I didn't realize you were still hanging out. Give me speed. Think it was an accident? Oh. Well, I'm surprised they just didn't, like, patch it real quick. Weird. Well, then I'm sure they'll fix that if it was accidental. That's the point. She's almost as old as that. That's her trade-off. I'm lurking while playing Mass Effect. Yeah, that block was insane. It's funny. I haven't seen anyone like playing Ramatra more and abusing it. I remember Doomfist had a bug where he was just and everybody was playing him. It was annoying. That is when I started to learn Hog a lot more. Brutal. Let's go here. I still have just the most fun playing Reinhardt. I think he's a lot of fun to play. I feel like he embodies what a tank should be. Where you don't have like you have a little bit of long range if you hit it, but you don't really have it. Big shield for protecting your team. You're strong, you can push forward with your shield and all that. And is he truly is. It's the perfect balance. There's not crazy movement, like jumping and leaping around. That's what I don't like about Hazard. His leap is crazy. He's my forever OG. Yeah, yeah, he's great. I've been enjoying Junker Queen, although I don't. Junker Queen's great and all, but unless the enemy team actually is just trying to kill you, instead of your teammates, like you gotta be up in their face and on them at all times, the Junker Queen. Otherwise, you won't be able to really push forward because you don't have any sort of shield. Alright, what do I do with all these moss things? Why doesn't he have a shield? It's just 6 planks. Right? No, Junker Queen doesn't have any sort of like big shield. She's just kind of. She does a lot of life steal essentially. So then you can be up in people's face, and it's a lot more close stuff. She has like the shotgun weapon, and then a knife she throws, and you can yank people back with it. It's like a millionaire of a knife. No, no, this is Overwatch. What else do I play? I don't know. I'll play any of the tanks, truthfully. Apart from Doomfist and Ball, I don't play. I have been tempted to learn Ball a little bit. I think it'd be fun. Sounds like a Dead by Daylight killer perk. It does. It really does. Let's just mine this up. Guess I never made a area for moss. Hello there, Eslia. I hope you're doing well. We're on Paperhats, as usual for the Sunday streams. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We've actually been pretty productive today, surprisingly. I know, I'm usually not. You know, got this little storage room here. And I'll throw most of my items that I won't need, and then the rest of them will be thrown in shulker boxes like I usually do and just build. You finally dissolving your shulker monster? Yeah, but it's organized, so it's really not taking too long. Is that a creeper? Thought I saw a creeper for a second. Oh, it's leaves falling. Huh. I need to add some lights down that tunnel. But yeah, creeper. I don't know. Getting things organized out. after a good long while. It's really, sir? Like... I gotta be careful here. Don't kill D. Clark. Wouldn't be the first time, but I don't want to do it here. Won't respawn. Do miscellaneous. Why is D. Clark a cow on Paperhats? There's also a D. Clark sheep, and there's other animals roaming the jungle that are named D. Clark because of Knightley. Knightley decided to name a whole bunch of animals in the jungle. D. Clark. I don't know. I'm everywhere, exactly. D. Clark, is this your audition to join Paperhats? Because if so, it's working. Nah, no way. Did you see the beef dropped a new Minecraft episode? Why? Aren't they gone? Aren't they dissolved? It should be left where it was. It sounds cool. No, I didn't see it though. Never really ended, but there's a rebirth season. Bunch of new faces and old ones. Yeah, I know they do charity stuff usually. It's just what they do. And I know they've done small stuff where it's just a few people streaming just on a server. But a full season. How intriguing. Curious to see what they all do with it. Oof, there's a lot of different items. There we go. It's not all these different shulker boxes. This is nice. It needs a simple. I need like a barrel. Empty shulker boxes. And then I really should just make a decorative chest, which I think will go here. Like is wow, wow, those are some old names. Oh, whoops. No pause. Along with many others, like 30 people in total. Interesting. I wonder what made them do it. No pause. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was looking for them. Man, those are some old names right there. Minecraft out over the years. Yeah. And you can't blame someone. Haven't seen a go live notification from months. Yeah. I don't think I have either. There we go. Cleaned all of that up. Should make this a brown shulker. Yeah, Etho is always my top one. Dyes. No brown dye. Go to seeds. Seeds are gonna be like what? One over, down. Death has joined the server. Well, hello there, Death Master. How are you doing today? Love their CTM series. Yeah, it's sad that they don't do too much stuff anymore together. They had a good vibe between the three of them. Come for the souls of thine enemies. Ah, there's no enemies here. Welcome in, Death. You doing well today? When they like live stream CTM, they started like last year or 2 years ago, and they never finished with Lytra and all. Possibly. I have a hard time keeping up with all the YouTube stuff nowadays. What about hostile mobs? I guess those are always around. You can have those souls if they have any. Then we'll have the pathway go here. And then let's grab some dirt. Some of this. Oh, Islia. Thank you for the primary sub there. 51 months, my goodness. Thank you so much. Never want to point it out if anyone's subs run out that I know is a longer one. Because I'm like, well, maybe they just didn't, didn't want to do it, which is fine. I was wondering why I had a thin lineup of badges. Yeah, you were down one. Thank you so much for the primary sub, though. I really do appreciate it. Can you take the souls of the Vexes, please? Oh, yeah, you can take those things away. Those things are dangerous. I think out of all the different mobs in this game, Vexes are probably one of the top ones that are scary and could actually kill me. Probably more scared of a Vex than a Wither. They're just the worst mob in the game. I mean that from survivability standpoint, yeah. It's scary. This area is turning out pretty nice. We'll have to move the portal. uh, that probably won't ever get moved in a long time. Unless it gets in my way of building. Wardens and dragons and withers are way easier to survive. Yeah, wardens can still be a little bit spooky if you don't have a planned escape route. You just plan for it. Oops, my guy, no wings. Oh, wings all the way. We don't need that. We don't need that. Wings into a wall? We'll just be good at flying. You know your route. I'm trying to figure out how I want to label all this. Because I could just go and throw up like some signs up here and then grab like an armor stand wherever I put them. This is why I need it labeled. I thought oh, this is where armor stands should go. They're going over here. Mentally, I think they should be over there. Could do something like this. Oh, but it does that. We should go and do something visible. Bring it down. Swap. Hand and head. Small. Set. It doesn't really matter. Do. Could do something like that. If you aren't prepared, then always a pearl. But if you know you're out and you're purple, well, yeah, that's why. Wings into a totem pop? I don't use totems. Come on now, Eslia. BB sounds good there. No worries. So I could do something like that. And then I could have multiple items put up there. Or I just do one item for stuff that makes sense. somehow center this as best as I can. Whoops. Actually, I should have this as like a granite. Then we lock interaction. And then if there's any of them where it's a little bit more different, where it's like this, then I could put two of them up there where it's just like miscellaneous stone, and then there's grass that you'd put next to it. This one would just be wood. And down the line. I like that. I think that'll be a good way to do it. Let's get some hanging signs. I think it's just like this. And then some chains. Yep. Oops. But I'm going to do all of that at a later date. Because it's going to be boring and tedious, and you guys don't want to watch that. Do think, yeah, we just hit the 3-hour mark. I do think I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm hungry. I didn't get a chance to make breakfast this morning. I was busy. So I'm a little hungry here. So I think I'm going to wrap it up. For any of my lurkers listening. It's been a lovely stream, though. It was a productive stream, I'd say. Did some more decorating here. Cleaned up this. I have a storage room. As small as it may be. So that's cool. Did a little more path work. Got some blocks over there. It's been fun. Thanks for the stream, of course. Let's go find someone to raid. I appreciate everyone hanging out, though. Thanks for the stream, Thad. 10 out of 10 cleaning sounds. Oh, of course. We want to go say hi to. Let's go say hi to Deep Sky Miner. I don't get to raid over to him often, and he is an impressive builder, without a doubt. He's on one shot, though, at the moment. If you don't know what one shot is, I mean, you're missing out. Apparently, you are not following some of the amazing streamers out there because there's so many people on one shot. But he is one of the many streamers that are a part of it. It's basically like, I think it's like a 1 month long hardcore server, and you just play for however long. Just a whole bunch of content creators together. It's great. It literally says one hardcore 1 month SMP. So yep, look at me. I actually know what the heck one shot is. A bunch of amazing streamers on it though, and Deep Sky Miner is one of the many amazing ones. He is an impressive builder. I'd put him right up there with Calvin, with different build styles, but both very amazing. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. I really, really appreciate it when I see people grabbing the raid message. I do mean it. Grab that raid message. It means the world to me. And give Deep Sky Miner a follow if you don't know them. They do some amazing builds. Otherwise, I think that's all I got for you. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Will be my next stream. 5 p.m. Central Start Time. Back in the solo world again. Other than that, that's it. That's all I got. Y'all have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I'll see y'all next time.